Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's me, Tiger72 here, and in today's video, in this video, I am going to be talking about a recent theory that has been spread on the Smash Bros. Ultimate community, and this was regarding a character that was either considered, cut, or better yet, reused for another character's moveset. And this theory is a very interesting one because it makes you really wish that the character was supposed to be in the DLC roster instead of a character that we all don't like, and I will explain further on in the video. And which character am I talking about exactly? And I'm talking about the main character to the Monster Hunter franchise made by Capcom, and it's by the same name, Monster Hunter. And what am I talking about this exactly? Well, I will explain, like I said, I will explain further on in the video, and this source and the theory I'm going to be talking about will be interesting to you guys because this was a character I wish was in Smash Bros. Right now. So right here, the source I found here was from Reset Era, and this was claimed, the whole theory was claimed by Ermin Khan. Ermin Khan, in case you do not know, was a well-known insider when it comes to either Nintendo games, DLC, and all things gaming, and Ermin Khan claimed this, and this right here really changes Smash Bros. History for, like, I guess forever, not forever, more like a bit, I guess. But let's just get straight into the theory. Ermin Khan here has claimed that Sephiroth is cheaper than he usually is as a recommendation from Square Enix, but not because of Hero. Byleth has a decent bit of a moveset of a character that didn't make it due to negotiations falling through, but Byleth was supposed to be in the main roster and were moved to DLC well before the game came out. They weren't a late replacement. Min was indeed partly because it was easier to get Nintendo characters. So as I read here, as I mentioned, like Fighters Pass Volume 1 is also going to be involved in this video, and Byleth. And why is Byleth mentioned here? And well, that's because Byleth has a moveset very, very similar to the Monster Hunter as well, because the way Byleth uses the weapons, like I guess the 3 cardinal weapons, as I remembered, I think that's what they're called. The way he mostly used the weapons are so similar to Monster Hunter's, like, other moveset. You know, the way they slam the axe, use the bow and arrow. And I think they also have lances and spears in Monster Hunter. I don't know, I've never played the game, but honestly, Monster Hunter as DLC 5, would have been a cool choice to be in Smash Bros. Ultimate, because, as it's stated here, Byleth was supposed to be in the base roster for, like, I don't know, the very, very start. That means Byleth was never supposed to be a DLC character, which, let's be honest, guys, if Byleth was in the main roster, we might either get, I don't know, be less mad or even more mad because it's another Fire Emblem character, because Chrom was announced. I don't know, there's this whole history going on. There's this whole history when it comes to Fire Emblem characters, and I'm not going to go into that much detail. But Monster Hunter would have been a great character if it weren't for Byleth, because, I mean, if Byleth was in the base roster, Monster Hunter would have been a character, and I think most of the movesets were reused for Byleth instead of the character that was considered. Not only that, Alucard, in case you do not know who Alucard is, he's from Castlevania. Alucard was considered to be the Castlevania rep before Sakurai chose the Belmont, Simon, and Richter. And why am I mentioning Alucard now? Well, that's because of Sephiroth. Now, Sephiroth's up B, or up recovery, whatever you want to call it, is known as Octoslash. And the way he mostly does the movements and, like, the physical, like, sword movements, most of them were slashes. I mean, by the name Octoslash, you can expect some slashes. But it is so identical to Alucard's whenever you summon Alucard as an assist trophy. Alucard does some slashes to the opponent, and the way they do the slashes is so identical to Sephiroth. So that means that characters that were supposed to be considered were given to another character instead. So what does that mean? Well, that means that either a character was going to be coming, but yet it didn't go so well, but still was given their moves to another character instead. Also, this also proves my point to a video I just made a week ago talking about the DLC choices for Fighters Pass Volume 2, and in that video, there was like roughly 40 characters, and most of the characters that were in Smash Bros. Ultimate, and not Min Min though. Now, I think I know why Min Min wasn't in Smash Bros. Wasn't in the Smash Bros. List, is only because that this was only a very special request from the producer of ARMS, which is why Min Min or the ARMS fighter wasn't mentioned at all. So I can honestly understand why Min Min wasn't chosen in the list, while most of the DLC characters for the first and second Fighters Pass were chosen instead. But as I was trying to say, Monster Hunter was in that list. So that also proves my point that either that list is either real or fake. I don't know, because the way they mentioned Monster Hunter, and Monster Hunter was supposed to be considered, makes me think that my video might have proven something. And I can't tell whether or not that Monster Hunter was considered or not before even, like, I don't know, like, I guess going down with the whole negotiations thing. But I want to know your guys' opinions down below of what you really think of Monster Hunter coming to Smash Bros. Do you honestly wish that this character was coming to Smash as DLC 5 instead of Byleth? Just let me know your opinions down below. And so leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember this: once a legend, always a legend. Like a Hellcat.